Hi and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about overpayment scams. So let's get started. What is an overpayment scam? Essentially, it's a scam where a scammer sends you a payment that is more than what you agreed upon, hence the name overpayment. And then when you receive a higher than usual amount, then they ask for a refund of a portion of it. And they usually have a story of like, oh, they made a typo or they overcalculated on shipping fees, etc. And then by asking for that refund, they may ask for it in a gift card, a different payment method way, or through like a wire transfer, a MoneyGram, or sometimes they'll ask for a transfer through Western Union. Now, the payment that they sent you is a counterfeit payment, and once the bank catches up on that, then the bank will remove the original amount that was deposited into your account, so you lose. How does the scam work? So generally, the scammer will send you a check, usually a business or a personal check, and it looks valid. Sometimes I've heard of them doing money orders as well, and in general, it is visibly a good forgery, and so it gets accepted, and then the money is in your account. Then the scammer will usually tell you like, oh, let's wait until it clears, etc. And oh, can you refund me a portion back? So oftentimes you may pay them back, and then a couple of days later to a couple of weeks later, the bank may catch on that the check was a forgery and therefore will withdraw the full amount of the original deposit, and then you were on the hook. How do you know if it's a fake check? Well, the thing is that you don't. It actually takes the bank some time to figure this out. It has gotten better over the years, but there are still cases of this happening on a yearly basis because, again, visually these checks do pass muster, and generally they are accepted through mobile check deposit or by depositing it into an ATM. But after a couple of days to weeks and through the banking process, they figure out that it is a forgery or a scam or false. Sometimes it could be blank checks. There could be rewritten checks over, etc. And so it may take the bank a little bit of time, but they do catch on, and then you who deposited it is on the hook for the amount. What are some of the ways that they get people with this scam? So surprisingly, this scam is actually more tied to job-related opportunities than with purchasing things online, which was a surprise to me. This was according to the Federal Trade Commission, or the FTC. Their study back in 2019 had 51% tied to job opportunities. So in these cases, it would be mystery shoppers or people who are trying to do like the car decal thing, where you get paid to advertise a company on your car. Essentially, the scam is all the same. They give you a story about why they are sending you an amount of money, and for the mystery shoppers, they'll be like, yeah, you can go and buy whatever you want for set amount, but there's this extra amount that needs to be sent back. We're just testing the company's fraud detection, or we are testing their customer service, and sometimes they'll even have like a fake little survey to fill out, but they always ask that you send them the additional money back either through a different gift card, or they will ask for a wire transfer, or they'll send you to a fake website where there are products to be purchased, but the company itself is also fraudulent, so they're just taking the money and you're not getting anything. In my personal experience, I have never been approached about it through any of those job opportunities, but I do frequently get it when I post that I'm selling things online, especially on like Facebook Marketplace. I have once or twice gotten it on a which is an app where you could sell things, and then there's other apps like OfferUp, etc. So when it comes to online selling, you really want to be careful with this because you can not only just lose out on the amount of money that they sent to you, but if you actually send this item that you are selling or give it to them, then you also are out that item. Another thing that I've recently seen is a kind of scam that's very similar in affecting college students, where they get an email from an email account that looks kind of close or looks very likely to be from their college or from some type of online college grant. And so they get told that they won a grant, and then they deposit the amount, and then they'll get another email saying, oh, there was a clerical error, etc. You need to send back some of it. it. So that's just something I wanted to put out there because it was recent, like within the last couple months. What do you need to be on the lookout for? So when it comes to your online interactions, you need to generally be cautious because you don't know the person on the other side. And in this day and age, it is very easy to find hacked profiles or spoofed accounts, etc. Now, this is also especially important when you are being approached by somebody who's already currently on your friend list. You want to make sure that you double verify by checking out their profile. If you have their contact information outside of the profile, then reach out to them to make sure that it is actually them. Generally, the advice that if it sounds too good to be true, to avoid it. Also, if you see that they are giving you a really long, convoluted story as to why something has to be a certain way, then again, avoid it. Does a scam happen only with physical checks, or can it happen with online payments too? So yeah, it can also be done through Cash App, Venmo, etc. It's just a little bit harder to do it that way. Usually the scam is that they send you a bunch of fake screenshots that they have sent you money and that you haven't sent them back the money, etc. So that's one way that they try to get you. But you also have the app's customer support to reach out to confirm whether or not. You just want to be paying attention because in the case of like Cash App, usually the transfers are instantaneous. So if you send money to them, then you sent money to them and there's not really a way to like reverse it. But I have seen it also be done through those type of methods. So yeah, that's the basics around overpayment scams. Let me know in the comments down below if you've actually ever had to deal with somebody trying to offer you more than what you had asked for, or through these mystery online shopping communities. If you have any questions or you just want to say hi, also leave it down there below. I am more than happy to respond back, and it is just me. So if you see Dettail responding, it is me typing that out. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again. If you aren't a subscriber, but you found this video generally helpful, I hope you consider subscribing to the channel because I do post weekly videos on different personal finance topics, not including scams, but also things about banking. And I am always looking for new video ideas. So if you have one, drop it down below. Lastly, for those of you who may have friends or family who are more likely to fall victims to scams, please share this video to them or to others, because I would love to make it where somebody is not a victim to these types of scams. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, and until the next one, bye.